Are you freaking out about Saturn being in Aries? Maybe you're going through a Saturn return. Maybe you have karmic placements in Aries like the South Node, Chiron, or Saturn in Aries. Perhaps you're an Aries rising or Aries moon or an Aries sun. Perhaps you have a ton of Libra placements and Aries is your opposite sign, which brings a lot of challenge. I have exactly what you need. Perhaps you have Saturn in Capricorn, Cancer, or Libra and are getting ready for a Saturn square. Perhaps you are going through a karmic journey with Saturn retrograde. Listen, if you fall into any of these, you need what I'm about to show you. My first life, I was an herbalist, and the way I got into astrology was actually by making astrological oils. And I started charging them with cosmic intelligence. And the biggest one I ever made was 2020 when Saturn and Jupiter conjuncted at 0 degrees of Aquarius. I made the craziest, most potent oil that changed my life. If you scroll all the way down, it was the first video I posted on TikTok was that elixir. And honestly, it really did change my life. It catapulted my business, gave me clients that changed my life. And so here we are. This time, I actually made an oil for Saturn in Aries. So what I did was I charged this oil with herbs and oils that complement both Saturn and Aries. And some of them get biblical, guys. The essential oils that go into this are biblical. All of this is biblical. But what I also did was I charged it under the sun and moon when Saturn first went into Aries, the very first day. And then I took it out to charge even more after that, right before the Saturn retrograde post shadow started. And one of the things that I want to emphasize is that in this oil, I also charged it when Neptune went into Aries. So this particular batch, because they're not all made the same, but this particular batch will have the infusion of the initiation point from Saturn going into Aries as well as Neptune going into Aries, which we will not have again in my next batch. So anyways, guys, I don't know how to use TikTok Shop, but these are now on my website, and this is my Saturn in Aries anointing oil. They are $25 for anybody who wants to go get them. I consider them luxury oils because that's what they are. Luxury oils. They change your life both spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. Now, how these work, I'll give you a little lesson. The frequency that it holds, it creates an alchemic energy match. So if you are someone that wants to work on leadership, courage, being in line with the cosmos, with what it's asking us in 2025, being a student and a co-creator of the universe, and most importantly, tapping into God's bank account, this oil holds that frequency for you. So all you have to do, honestly, super simple, because none of this is really technically difficult. All you need to do is open the bottle, get it just a little bit, a tiny bit goes a long way. Put it in your third eye and massage it into your third eye. You guys see it right there? You just massage it into your third eye, and you can wear it for the day, every single day, or days that you have something really intentional you want to do. You could do this. Of course, there are essential oils, so you want to make sure that you're not sensitive to that. Is third eye activation. That is where everything starts, honestly. Third eye activation for the energy to take you in and hold the frequency match for you, because all of this is magic. Also, it smells divine. It smells like Saturn and Aries. I don't know how to explain it. It just smells like Saturn and Aries. So once you put it on, it's setting the bar, setting the tone for the day of we're gonna Saturn and Aries this bitch, okay? Wherever you are in life. So another way that you can use it is dressing your candles. If you're somebody who works with candles, you can obviously anoint your candles a little bit with them. Anoint your crystals, so you can get your crystals in a batch and charge them for the new moon that's coming up. There's a new moon in Leo that's also very fiery in leadership. So you guys have so many ways that you can use it, but of course my favorite is always just simply dousing the third eye with activation. You can also anoint like a crystal or something and wear it with you and all that stuff. So if you guys want to get your bottle, which there's super limited amount. Honestly, there's super limited amount. Go to my site and you can get it there. Of course, I wish I knew how to use TikTok Shop. But anyways, guys, these are already flying off the shelves. I have to go pack some right now. Also, if you were to shake it, which you can, I probably should have shaken it beforehand. Look at this coolness. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? This looks so cool. And if you shake it, it turns red, obviously. Red glitter. Bitch!